Good morning. Now we solve we have the radial part of relativistic wave equation as 1 by r square d by dr, r square dr by dr plus e minus e phi the whole square minus m square c raised to 4 by h bar square c square minus l into l plus 1 by r square into r equal to 0. This last class we have derived this equation. This is the expression for radial part of relativistic wave equation. Now we solve this equation in the case of Coulomb field, and we will find the energy levels in Coulomb field. For solving that, while deriving this equation, equation number 1, we have assumed that the vector potential A is 0 and scalar potential is independent of time, which is function of r only, and also we assume that it is spherically symmetric. Now, in this case, E phi, the scalar potential into charge, that E phi term represents potential. So, potential V equal to E phi. So, in this equation, the potential term VR, which is represented by E phi R. So, in Coulomb field, we know that VR equal to minus Z E square by R. Coulomb field potential energy V are equal to minus Z E square by R. So this E phi should be replaced by minus Z E square by R in Coulomb field. So for solving the energy levels in Coulomb field in the case of relativistic case, we will take this equation number 1 and substitute minus Z E square by R instead of E phi. Then this equation becomes, equation 1 can be written as 1 by R square d by dr of R square dr by dr. This term becomes plus E plus minus E phi, so it is plus Z E square by R, Z E square by R, Z E square by R the whole square minus M square C raised to 4 by H bar square C square minus L into L plus 1 by R square into R equal to 0. Now expanding this term, 1 by R square d by dr, R square dr by dr plus, on expanding we will be getting one time Z square e raised to 4 by R square, then E square, then 2E Z E square by R. So one time will be E square, then this minus M square C raised to 4 by H bar square C square, then another term is 2 plus 2E Z E square by R square, 2E Z E square by R H bar square C square, then the last term is plus Z square E raised to 4 by H bar square C square R square. Now minus L into L plus 1 by R square, R equal to 0. Now we substitute. For solving this equation, as in the case of solution for radial part of hydrogen atom, we will substitute, let rho equal to alpha r, where alpha is a constant. Alpha is an arbitrary constant. We are taking the variable, we are replacing the variable r by rho. They are connected by the relation rho equal to alpha r. So here 1 by r square. So r will be rho by alpha. Then 1 by r square, we can write it as 1 by r square alpha square by rho square into d by dr. When we replace r by rho by alpha, this will be alpha d by d rho of r square. R square is rho square by alpha square d by dr. It is alpha d by d rho of r plus here it will be e square minus m square c raised to 4 by h bar square c square. Here no term containing, here no term for r, so it will be same as this one. So, the second term becomes, instead of r we are substituting rho by alpha, so it will be rho by alpha. So we can write it as 2e z square alpha by h bar square c square rho plus z square e raised to 4 by h bar square c square h bar square c square. R square we are putting it as rho square by alpha square, so it will be alpha square by rho square minus L into L plus 1 alpha square by rho square into r equal to 0. Now I am dividing throughout by alpha square. Dividing throughout by alpha square. Here this alpha square, one alpha will get cancelled with this one, then this will cancel. Alpha is constant, so we can take outside, cancel with this one. So here only alpha square will be there. And dividing throughout by alpha square. So this term will be 1 by rho square d by d rho of rho square dr by d rho. First term is 1 by rho square d by d rho of rho square dr by d rho plus, here the first term will be, I am dividing by alpha square, so this term will be e square minus m square c raised to 4 by alpha square h bar square c square, alpha square h bar square c square, then plus 2e z square, here one alpha is there, so it will be alpha h bar square c square rho, then plus 1 by rho square I can take common from these terms, then I will be getting, I am taking minus, first minus of L into L plus 1 minus z square e raised to 4 by h bar square c square by rho square. Alpha square will get cancelled, 1 by rho square, then the remaining term here it will be z square e raised to 4 by h bar square c square, and this one minus L into L plus 1, L into L plus 1. I am taking minus common from both these terms and 1 by rho square common, then it will be L into L plus 1 minus z square e raised to 4 by h bar square c square capital R is equal to 0. This I am taking it as equation number 2. Now we will solve this equation similar to the solution of radial part of hydrogen atom. In the case of hydrogen atom, we obtained an equation similar to this equation 2. What is that equation? We have simplified the radial part for hydrogen atom and we have written an equation similar to this equation 2. That equation is 1 by rho square d by d rho square dr by d rho, then plus lambda by rho minus 1 by 4 minus L into L plus 1 by rho square R is equal to 0. Equation number 3. Actually, this equation is the differential equation for radial path in the case of hydrogen atom, that is obtained for non-relativistic case. This equation is obtained for non-relativistic case. There we have obtained lambda as lambda equal to n dash plus L plus 1. On solving this equation, we have already obtained the expression for lambda as lambda equal to n dash plus L plus 1, where n dash is radial quantum number, L is orbital quantum number. N dash is a positive quantity, L is also a positive quantity. N dash is called radial quantum number and L is called orbital quantum number. This equation 3 we have obtained for hydrogen atom, the radial part of the differential equation in the case of non-relativistic case. So in this equation is for relativistic case, and this equation is some way similar to equation 3. We can match with this equation. So to represent this equation identical to this equation 3, if I can represent this equation identical to equation 3, then in a similar way we can write the expression for lambda as n dash plus L plus 1, and the solution of non-relativistic case will be identical. We can take identical solution for relativistic case also. Now to make similar with this one, this term is identical with this one. Then here not term containing lambda in the first term, no, rho is not there, rho is not present there. Here also this term no rho is present. That means this minus 1 by 4 we can take identical as this one. We can take these two terms identical because this alpha is an arbitrary constant. So we can select the value of alpha in such a way that this term becomes minus 1 by 4, or we can write I am taking minus we can take minus don't recall that, we will substitute for this term, we can substitute for minus 1 by 4, or we can write m square c raised to 4, this term. If I take minus common, then this will be I am taking minus common from this term, so it will be m square c raised to 4 minus e square. It is m square c raised to 4 minus e square. So this term is minus 1 by 4. That means m square c raised to 4 minus e square by alpha square h bar square c square should be identical with 1 by 4. So we can make that substitution. M square c raised to 4 minus e square by alpha square h bar square c square equal to 1 by 4. From that we can calculate the value of alpha. Taking alpha to right hand side, alpha square equal to 4 into m square c raised to 4 minus e square, or we can write alpha as, by h bar square c square, or alpha as 2 m square c raised to 4 minus e square, the whole raised to 1 by 2 by h bar c. This I am taking, this alpha, value of alpha I am taking it as equation number 5. So I have given one substitution. Instead of this term I will be giving 1 by 4. So this term becomes minus 1 by 4. Now I got the term identical to this one. Now lambda by rho. The coefficient of 1 by rho, that should be lambda. So here I am taking the coefficient of 1 by rho as lambda. So the second equation I am writing lambda is equal to 2e z square, 2e z square by alpha h bar square c square, that is taken as lambda. Equation number 6. This equation is taken as lambda. Now minus of L into L plus 1. Instead of L into L plus 1, I am having a term L into L plus 1 minus Z square e raised to 4 by H bar square C square. So I am introducing a new constant. Let gamma is equal to Z E square by H bar C. I am taking gamma as Z E square by H bar C. So this term will become L into L plus 1 minus gamma square. So instead of L into L plus 1, I am getting L into L plus 1 minus gamma square, or I will write, instead of that term, I will write it as S into S plus 1. So here, instead of L into L plus 1, I will be writing S into S plus 1 by rho square to make the equation identical to this one. But S into S plus 1, S and L are related by the equation S into S plus 1 equal to L into L plus 1 minus gamma square, where gamma is Z E square by H bar C. This equation lambda I can represent in terms of gamma, Z E square by H bar C, I can write it as gamma. So this denominator, if I split into alpha H bar C into 2e by alpha H bar C, this term 2e by alpha H bar C into Z square by H bar C. So we can write it as lambda equal to 2e gamma by alpha H bar C. This equation I am taking, this is equation number, this is 6. So I will write this as equation number 7. And this equation as equation number 8. Now represent this equation identical to equation 3. So this term will be minus 1 by 4. This one is minus 1 by 4. This is lambda by rho. So I am writing this equation here. Lambda by rho, then minus 1 by 4. Lambda by rho minus 1 by 4, then the last term minus, what is this, minus of L into L plus 1 minus gamma square by rho square into R equal to 0, equation number 9. This L into L plus 1 minus gamma square, what we have written there, L into L plus 1 minus gamma square, we can write it as S into S plus 1. So we have introduced a new quantum number S, which is related to orbital quantum number L as new term S, which is related to L as S into S plus 1 equal to L into L plus 1 minus gamma square. So this equation, this is equation number 9, and this one is equation number 10. This equation 10. So this equation is, equation 9 is, equation number 9 is the radial part of relativistic wave equation identical to equation 3, which is the radial part of non-relativistic wave equation. So this equation, from this equation we have obtained the relation between lambda and the L as lambda equal to n dash plus L plus 1. So from this equation, similar to that, we will obtain an equation. So that equation will be, what is that equation? Relation between lambda and S. We can obtain, similar to this one, we can obtain the relation between lambda and S as lambda equal to n dash plus, instead of L, we are having another quantum number S. So this new term we will be getting S, n dash plus S plus 1. This is equation number 11. So lambda equal to n dash plus S plus 1. Now we find the value of lambda. Now we obtain the value of lambda. For that we require the value s. From this equation we can find the value of s. Taking equation 10, s into s plus 1. S into s plus 1 we can write s square plus s equal to s into s plus 1 equal to L into L plus 1 minus gamma square. L into L plus 1, L square plus L minus gamma square. Or taking all these terms to left hand side, we can write it as s square plus s minus of L square plus L minus gamma square is equal to 0. Or write it as L into L plus 1. L into L plus 1, L into L plus 1, L into L plus 1 minus gamma square equal to 0. Now, solving this, we will get the value of s as s is equal to minus b. B, coefficient of s is 1, so minus 1 plus or minus root of b square 1 minus 4 into a 1, 4 into 1 into c. C is minus of L into L plus 1 minus gamma square. So this term will be plus L into L plus 1 minus gamma square divided by 2a. 2 into a is 1. So it is minus. So we can write s as s is equal to minus 1 by 2 plus or minus 1 by 2 root of, expanding this we will get 1 plus 4L square plus 4L minus 4 gamma square. 4L square plus 4L plus 1. That we can write it as 2L plus 1 the whole square. 4L square plus 4L plus 1. So this term will be 2L plus 1 the whole square. So we will be having s as minus 1 by 2 plus or minus 1 by 2 into root of 2L plus 1 the whole square minus 4 gamma square. So this we have obtained for s, which is relation connecting s and L. I am writing this as equation number 11. Equation number 12. Equation number 2. So we will be having two values for s. One is minus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 root of 2L plus 1 the whole square minus 4 gamma square. Another one is minus 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2 root of 2L plus 1 the whole square minus 4 gamma square. Gamma is a very small quantity. Gamma is very, very small. Gamma is a very small quantity. So, for L greater than 0, if L is greater than 0, then this term, if L is greater than 0, then this term will be greater than 1. If this term is greater than 1, then this plus term minus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 into a term which is greater than 1. That means this will be positive. The upper sign represents a positive quantity, and the lower sign minus 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2 into any term, that will be always negative. The lower term is always negative. The upper term for s is positive for L greater than 0. Now take the case with L equal to 0. If L equal to 0, then this term is 2L plus 1 the whole square. L is 0, so it is 1 minus 4 gamma square, then into 1 by 2. So we will be having minus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 into a term less than 1. That means this upper sign represents a negative quantity. Lower sign always give a negative quantity. So both the terms will be negative. If L equal to 0, both the upper sign and lower sign represents a negative quantity. Now, if I take gamma gamma is very small, gamma, we are assuming that gamma tends to 0. If gamma is very, very small, and we are assuming that the radius r tends to 0. When r is very, very small and the s is having a negative power, the solution r is r equal to r raised to s if s is negative. If s is negative, then this will be 1 by r raised to a positive quantity. 1 by, if s is negative, take it as I'm taking it as x. Power I am taking it as x. Positive value I am taking it as x. If s is equal to minus x, then it will be r raised to minus x, or we can write it as r raised to x. Now take the case with the r equal to 0, r equal to 0, then this term will be diverging. So the negative value of s is not acceptable. So we will be taking only positive value of s. So we obtain the value of s as, the value of s is obtained as s is equal to minus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 into root of 2l plus 1 the whole square minus 4 gamma square. We can write this equation as, I am taking 2 common from this both these terms. So this will be L plus 1 by 2 and this is square, then 4. I am taking 4 common. So it will be 2. This 1 by 2 will get cancelled. So we can write it as minus 1 by 2 plus root of L plus 1 by 2 the whole square minus gamma square. So the value of s is, we can write the value of s as s is equal to minus 1 by 2 plus L plus 1 by 2 the whole square minus gamma square, minus 1 by 2 plus L plus 1 by 2 the whole square minus gamma square the whole raised to 1 by 2. From these terms I am taking L plus 1 by 2 common. So I can write it as minus 1 by 2 plus L plus 1 by 2 whole square. When I take outside raised to 1 by 2, then it will be, I am writing here minus 1 by 2 plus L plus 1 by 2 the whole square is taken outside the square root. So it is into 1 minus gamma square by L plus 1 by 2 the whole square minus gamma square by L plus 1 by 2 the whole square, the whole raised to 1 by 2. Now expanding this term, expand the second term, this term, expand this term using binomial theorem and neglecting the terms higher than gamma raised to 4. I am preserving the terms up to gamma raised to 4. Gamma square and gamma raised to 4 will be preserved. Gamma raised to 5 or gamma raised to 6, all higher terms are neglected. So taking the considering only the terms up to gamma raised to 4, we can expand this as s is equal to minus 1 by 2 plus L plus 1 by 2 into this term 1 minus nx. 1 by 2 into x is gamma square by L plus 1 by 2 the whole square plus n into n minus 1. 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 minus 1. Minus 1 by 2 by 2 factorial. N into n minus 1 by 2 factorial into x square. X square, it will be gamma raised to 4 by L plus 1 by 2 raised to 4. Neglecting the higher terms, we can preserve terms only up to gamma raised to 4 and higher terms are neglected. Now, multiply these 3 terms by L plus 1 by 2, then we will be getting S is equal to minus 1 by 2 plus first term will be 1 into L plus 1 by 2. So L plus 1 by 2, then minus 1 by 2, L plus 1 by 2 will get cancelled, then gamma square by 2 into L plus 1 by 2, gamma square by 2 into L plus 1 by 2. The third term is minus 1 by 8 minus gamma raised to 4 by 8, gamma raised to 4 by 8 into L plus 1 by 2 into L plus 1 by 2 the whole raised to 4. So it will be L plus 1 by 2 the whole cube minus gamma raised to 4 by 8 into L plus 1 by 2 the whole cube. So this is the value of S. This minus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2. So this will cancel. Then I will be getting S is equal to minus 1 by 2. No, minus 1 by 2 plus L plus 1 by 2. So this will cancel. Then I will be getting L minus gamma square by 2 into L plus half, gamma square by 2 into L plus half minus gamma raised to 4 by 8 into L plus half the whole cube. This equation I am writing, I think equation 12 we have written. This I am writing it as equation number 13. Now, lambda is n dash plus S plus 1. We have find the value for S. S is L minus gamma square by 2 into L plus half minus gamma raised to 4 by 8 into L plus half the whole cube. Now substitute this value in equation 11. Equation 11 becomes, we can write equation 11 as lambda is equal to n dash plus S is L minus gamma square by 2 into L plus half minus gamma raised to 4 by 8 into L plus half the whole cube plus 1. So here we will be getting n dash plus L plus 1. That n dash plus L plus 1, let n equal to n dash plus L plus 1. This equation number 14. I am substituting n as n dash plus L plus 1. N dash is called a radial quantum number, L is orbital quantum number, and n is called a principal quantum number. L can take values, positive values, n dash can take positive values. So n will be having positive values. N is called a principal quantum number, n equal to n dash plus L plus 1. So substituting n dash plus L plus 1 as n, I can write lambda as lambda equal to n minus, I am taking minus common from these two terms, minus of gamma square by 2 L plus half plus gamma raised to 4 by 8 L plus half the whole cube. So this is the value of lambda. I am writing it as equation number 5. Now we have to find the expression for energy levels. That equation we can obtain from equation 8. Equation 8, lambda equal to 2 E gamma by alpha H bar C. This lambda we can substitute the value from here, and alpha it is written already there. Alpha equal to 2 m square c raised to 4 minus e square the whole raised to 1 by 2 by h bar c. Here whole raised to 1 by 2 is there. So we will be taking alpha square. Alpha square is 4 m square c raised to 4 minus e square by h bar square c square. So for substituting the value of alpha square in this equation, We will square. First we will square equation 8. On squaring equation 8, we will be having lambda square equal to 4 e square gamma square by alpha square h bar square c square. H bar square c square. Now substitute the value of alpha square. Lambda square equal to 4 e square gamma square by h bar square c square into alpha square, it is 4 m square c raised to 4 minus e square divided by h bar square c square. So this will get cancelled, 4 will get cancelled, so we will be having this equation we can write it as lambda square equal to e square gamma square by m square c raised to 4 minus e square. Taking this term to right hand side and lambda square to this term to left hand side and lambda square to right hand side, we will be having m square c raised to 4 minus e square equal to e square gamma square by lambda square. E square gamma square by lambda square. Now take the term e square to right hand side. So it is m square c raised to 4 equal to e square plus e square gamma square by lambda square. Taking e square common, we can write it as e square into 1 plus gamma square by lambda square, m square c raised to 4. From that we can calculate e square as e square equal to, what is e square? E square equal to m square c raised to 4 by 1 plus gamma square by lambda square, 1 plus gamma square by lambda square, or e equal to m c square by 1 plus gamma square by lambda square, the whole raised to 1 by 2. Taking this term to numerator, we can write it as e equal to mc square into 1 plus gamma square by lambda square, the whole raised to 1 by 2. So mc square, minus, this is 1 by 2, so this is minus 1 by 2. mc square into 1 plus gamma square by lambda square, the whole raised to minus 1 by 2. Now substitute the value of lambda from this equation. So we will be having e equal to mc square into 1 plus gamma square by lambda square. So it is n minus gamma square by 2 L plus half plus gamma raised to 4 by 8 L plus half the whole cube, the whole square. From these terms, take n common. When I take n outside, it will be n square. So I can write it as e equal to mc square into 1 plus gamma square by n square into 1 minus gamma square by 2n L plus half plus gamma raised to 4 by 8n L plus half the whole cube, the whole square. Now take this term to numerator. When I take this term to numerator, I can write this as e equal to mc square 1 plus gamma square by n square into 1 minus 1 minus gamma square by 2n L plus half plus gamma raised to 4 by 8n L plus half the whole cube, the whole raised to L cube into the whole raised to, when I take this to numerator, whole raised to minus 2, whole raised to minus 2. Now we expand this term, only preserving terms up to gamma raised to 4. We will be having E equal to mc square into 1 plus gamma square by n square. Then I am multiplying by gamma square. If I multiply by gamma square, this gamma raised to 4, this term will be gamma raised to 6. So need not consider this term. This term also we can neglect because we are multiplying by gamma square. So when it is multiplied by gamma raised to 4, it will be gamma raised to 6. So we are neglecting all the terms higher than gamma raised to 4. So we can neglect this term. So this will be, this I can write, neglecting this term, I can write this as the whole raised to minus 2. So gamma square by n square into, now expanding this term, 1 minus nx, n is minus 2, 1 minus 2 into x is gamma square by 2n L plus half. Now plus n into n minus 1, n into n minus 1 by 2 factorial, n into n minus 1 by 2 factorial into x square, square of this one, gamma raised to 4 by 2n L plus half the whole square, neglecting higher terms. Now this will be this term this gamma raised to 4, actually we can neglect this term because gamma raised to 4 into gamma square, that will be gamma raised to 6. So we can also neglect this term. Now this will be, so when we neglect this term, we need not consider this term, that also will be 0. So this will be actually I made a mistake. Here 1 plus gamma square by lambda square the whole raised to minus 1 by 2 is there, that I missed here. So here raised to minus 1 by 2 is there. Here also raised to minus 1 by 2. This raised to minus 1 by 2. Here minus 1 by 2 is there. Here also minus raised to minus 1 by 2. Now write this equation. On simplifying this equation, we can write it as E is equal to mc square into 1 plus, this will be gamma square by n square, then minus plus 2 will get cancelled, then plus gamma square into gamma square, gamma raised to 4 by 2 get cancelled, plus then n square n cube into L plus half. Is that right? 1 plus gamma square by n square plus gamma raised to 4 by n cube L plus half the whole raised to minus 1 by So for finding the whole raised to minus 1 by 2, I am taking these two terms as x. Then expand 1 plus x the whole raised to n. So this will be, since gamma is a small number, this x is very less than 1. So we can expand using binomial theorem. E equal to mc square into 1 plus nx minus 1 by 2 into gamma square by n square plus gamma raised to 4 by n cube L plus half. Then 1 plus nx plus n into n minus 1. Minus 1 by 2 minus 1. So it will be minus 3 by 2. N into n minus 1 by 2 factorial into x square. Gamma square by n square plus gamma raised to 4 by n cube L plus half the whole square, neglecting higher terms. So this will be E is equal to mc square 1 minus, first term is 1 minus 1 by 2. 1 minus gamma square by 2n square. 1 minus gamma square by 2n square. Third term is minus gamma raised to 4 by 2n cube L plus half. Now this term is minus plus 3 by 2 into 4 8. 3 by 8 gamma square by n square plus gamma raised to 4 by n cube plus n cube into L plus 1 by 2 the whole square. So first term gamma raised to 4 by n raised to 4. All other terms will be higher than, the order will be higher than gamma raised to 4. So we can neglect this term, only gamma raised to 4 by n raised to 4. So 3 by 8 gamma raised to 4 by n raised to 4, neglecting terms higher than gamma raised to 4, preserving terms only up to gamma raised to 4. So this equation we can write it as E equal to mc square into 1 minus gamma square by 2n square. Then I am taking gamma raised to 4 by 2n raised to 4 common from these two terms. Gamma raised to 4 by 2n raised to 4. Then this will be gamma raised to 4 by 2n raised to 4. Then it will be n by L plus 1 by 2. Minus is taken common. So it is minus 3 by 2n raised to 4 is taken common. So it is 3 by 4. So this represents the energy levels in Coulomb field. I forgot the equation number. This we can take it as, I am taking this as, this number 15. I don't know which number comes next. So E equal to mc square into 1 minus gamma square by 2n square minus gamma raised to 4 by 2n raised to 4 into n by L plus of minus 3 by 4. These are the energy levels obtained for Coulomb field in using relativistic wave equation. Now we can compare this equation with the energy levels obtained in the case of non-relativistic case. This equation 15 represents the energy levels in the case of non-relativistic case. In relativistic case, we have obtained an equation for non-relativistic case. This is for a relativistic case, and here we are having three terms. I will discuss each term separately. First, I take the term E equal to mc square. First term I am writing it as E0. E0 equal to mc square, which represents the rest mass energy. First term E equal to mc square represents the rest mass energy. Take the second term, I am writing it as E1. E1 is equal to minus mc square gamma square by 2n square. What is the value of gamma? We have given the substitution gamma for z e square by h bar c. Z E square by H bar C. For that we have given the letter gamma. So gamma square, it will be E1 equal to minus MC square Z square E raised to 4 by 2 N square H bar square C square. C square will get cancelled. So we will be getting E1 is equal to minus M Z square E raised to 4 by 2 H bar square N square. So this equation is similar to that obtained for non-relativistic case. This equation we have obtained for hydrogen atom minus mu Z square E raised to 4 by 2 H bar square N square. So the second term is identical to that obtained for hydrogen atom in the case of non-relativistic case. That is non-relativistic energy. According to that non-relativistic wave equation, for a given value of n, we are having a particular energy. But we know that n, for a given value of n, there are 0, 1, 2, etc. up to n minus 1 values for L. And there is a hyperfine structure. In hyperfine structure, different L values are having different energy levels. But according to this equation, for a given value of n, we are having only one energy. That means all these levels 0, 1, 2, etc. n minus 1 are degenerate according to non-relativistic energy equation. But actually these levels are having some energy difference. They are non-degenerate states that cannot be explained by non-relativistic wave equation. That degeneracy is removed by the relativistic wave energy levels obtained from the relativistic wave equation. Because this equation, the third term, see the third term depends on L. That means different L values are having different energy levels. So this degeneracy by non-relativistic wave equation is removed by the relativistic wave equation. We can find the third term we will take. The third term I am taking it as E2. E2 is mc square into minus, so minus mc square gamma raised to 4 by 2n raised to 4 into n by L plus half minus 3 by 4. This term removes the degeneracy. So different L levels are having different energy. And we can also calculate the spread of energy levels, L equal to 0 to n minus 1, how much energy difference these levels are separated. So that can be obtained by giving value L equal to, for a given value of n, L can take 0 to n minus 1, then take the difference. Difference in energy, we are calculating the difference in energy, delta E, for different levels corresponding to a particular value of n. So delta E, we can have E, L equal to n minus 1 minus E, L equal to 0. So all this spread, the spread of different levels, the maximum spread in that levels we can obtain by taking the difference between the energies of L equal to n minus 1 and L equal to 0, because for a given n, L can vary from 0 to n minus 1. When we take the difference, this term will be identical for L equal to 0 and L equal to n minus 1, so that will cancel. This also will be same, only there will be a difference in this term. Only a difference here. So take the difference of E2 for n minus 1 to 0. This minus 3 by 4, that also will be same. So only take this term, minus mc square gamma raised to 4 by 2 n raised to 4 into n by L plus half, or we can write that difference as minus mc square gamma raised to 4 by 2 n cube. This also will cancel. So n raised to 4 into n, it will be n cube into 1 by L plus 1 by 2. L is n minus 1. So it is n minus 1 plus 1 by 2 minus L0. So it is 1 by 0 plus 1 by 2. So n minus 1 . n minus 1 plus 1 by 2. So that time will be delta E is equal to minus m c square gamma raised to 4 by 2 n cube. This one is 1 by n minus 1 by 2, minus 1 plus 1 by 2, 1 by n minus 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2, so it will be minus 2. Simplifying that, minus m c square gamma raised to 4 2 n cube into, taking n minus 1 by 2 as common, then it will be 1 minus 2 into n minus 1 by 2, minus 2n minus plus 1, minus 2 into n minus 1 by 2, minus 2n plus 1. So this 1 plus 1, it will be 2. 1 plus 1, this will be 2. 2 into n minus 1. Taking minus inside, so it will be 2n minus 2. Taking 2 common, that 2 will get cancelled with this one. So we will be getting m c square gamma raised to 4 by n cube into n minus 1 by n minus half. So this is the spread in energy. This spread we can obtain only using relativistic wave equation. In non-relativistic wave equation, all these levels, different L values are having same energy, but relativistic wave equation removes the degeneracy as given by the non-relativistic wave equation. But this value, when we calculate this value, this calculated value is much different from the actual value obtained for hydrogen atom. So we cannot use this relativistic wave equation. For that, we are using Dirac wave equation. From Dirac wave equation, we can get much accurate value compared to